Thank you, thank you. The applause is fantastic. I don't know if I'm gonna keep doing that. You know, I figured it was like I just saw. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna hit the button, see what happens. Let's just open with that. Why not? But welcome in everybody. It's Tuesday. It's been I've gotten quite a bit done today. I feel like I got all my reactions done, edited. Not done, but I got all of the ones edited that I wanted to get done. I haven't done any like reacting this week. I have 7 that I need to get done, including a priority request. I haven't done it yet. I've been a little busy, but I got all the editing done on the stuff that I wanted to get done. So I was happy about that. You coming? There you go, kiddo. Oh, okay. All right. All right. She got her stitches out yesterday also, so happy about that. But let's see. Jim, welcome in. Callie, hello. And Dawn, hello there. Hi there, hello. Ooh. You good? No? Yeah? We good? All right, fantastic. Let's see. I wrote some stuff down because I wanted to talk about it. So, the last live stream that we did, it was back on the 2nd. If you've tried looking for it, it ain't up. It's blocked. And the reason for that is because Apple, I don't know if it's the same Apple, I got no clue, but they blocked the Beatles reaction that we did, the Free as a Bird. They didn't like that. And I disputed all the copyright claims on, like I always do, but they denied it and it's still blocked. So I debating on cutting out that, and at least the rest of the VOD would be salvaged. I'm not 100% sure which way I should go on that. What do y'all think? Should I just be like, it's just a live stream. I already pulled all of the reactions I wanted from it anyway. So I mean, those are gonna go up at some point. Those are scheduled out as soon as their copyright disputes go through or whatever's gonna happen with those. I don't know. So I'm gonna let y'all figure that out. In the meantime, I put up a poll last week about doing a watch party for a music-related movie, and it seemed like an overwhelming number of people were up for it, which is awesome. And I put another poll up, I think yesterday, to figure out what we should watch first. You know, I only put up a couple of suggestions just to kind of get the ball rolling and see what everybody was thinking. So I was thinking, yeah, we could check out one of those 3, and later on, you know, in the years, as the year progresses, we can check out more. So this isn't necessarily just a one-off. So, you know, if we don't watch the one that you want to watch, you know, this time, there's most likely going to be more. So don't worry about that. You know, it's okay. I was thinking, because I was looking at my schedule trying to figure it out, I was thinking June 22nd. I believe it's a Sunday. Let me double check that. Yeah, June 22nd. So not this upcoming one, but the Sunday after. I was thinking we could do that. I don't know exactly what time yet, but I looked at my schedule. I was like, hey, that day seems open, so let's go for that. But it probably won't be like in the morning or anything like that. I'm in Central Standard Time, just for reference, because I was planning on doing some overtime that week, try and get a little money while they're doing double time instead of time and a half. I was like, yeah, I like that. Let's go get that. So I might do that. So it'll probably be in like the afternoon, I'm thinking. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out from there. Let's see. Michael Jackson, welcome in as well. Hello. I wonder why not many people voted Moonwalker. I think people are really excited for me to either check out Purple Rain or The Song Remains the Same, because those two were highly suggested that I check out. I never got around to it because I've been so busy. And I was like, let's try this. Let's see how this works. So I think that's probably it. But you know, if Moonwalker ends up winning, cool. And if not, then you know, we can always check it out another time, because we want to see Purple Rain. Yeah, see, exactly. Purple Rain debuted in June. Really? Wow. Okay. I did not know that. I'm learning things already. Michael Jackson died in June. I do believe you are correct. I can't promise we're going to be able to do 2 this month necessarily. And July, I'm not even sure about yet. I have a lot of stuff scheduled, so I don't even know if we're going to be able to do one for July. Most likely August would be the next one, but I will double check and make sure. And Sundays aren't always an option. This one just opened up, and it just so happened to work out perfectly. So we'll I'll make it like an official announcement. It's gonna be in my Discord, so if you're not in there, you can check the link tree. I believe there's a link tree. Let me double check. So yeah, if you scroll into the description of the video, you'll see the link tree. It has all the socials and everything in it, including the Discord. So definitely check that out and join that, and follow all the prompts to make sure you get all the channels opened up for you and all that. I set it up a long time ago, and I don't remember what all the options are anymore, so I should probably figure that out. But yeah, so it'll be in there. It'll be in the watch party section, if I remember right, because again, set it up a long time ago. Well, somebody joined Twitch. I don't know why that's open. I haven't heard that forever. Let's turn off browsers. Whoopsie. Yeah, I don't need the Twitch stuff up right now. I don't know where I was going with that. I forgot where I was. That follow distracted me. If that was somebody from in here, awesome. Thank you. Welcome to the A Squad for Twitch. I don't know where I was going with that. I want to be honest. Oh yeah, the watch party. If I remember right, the way it's set up, everybody's able to view it. And when you go in, everybody's muted, and there's like a text channel to where we can type in stuff. And that way, like, the movie won't get like disturbed or anything like that. Because I used to do watch parties and stuff. It's been a while. So you don't have to worry about anybody jumping in and being chaotic, you know, during the movie or anything like that, which is awesome. A couple of things I wanted to show off before we get started. Also, the link is there if you want to drop in a video that we should check out. So y'all have seen the shelf. There's little Pokemon on there that I've been building. I built the last 2 of the set that I bought. I picked up 22 more, so I'm gonna have more to do. But so I have Abra. This one didn't have arms, and I don't know why. The instructions didn't have arms, so I gave it arms because, yeah, and the tail is like much smaller than that. Again, don't understand. I don't know who was writing up the instructions for that. They screwed up. I fixed it because I'm awesome. I also did Geodude, and he looks kind of grumpy. There he is. He looks kind of grumpy, but the lighting is kind of... There we go. Yeah, you got the eyebrows. So I built those 2. I don't know. I've been in a Lego mood lately. Having fun with all of that. So that's gonna get like, you know, hugely built up. I only see 2 channels on the Discord. If you go to, let me scroll up in here. If you go to the rules channel, if you give it a thumbs up, all the channels should open up for you, and then you'll be able to see everything. Should be able to see everything. I don't remember how everything works in there. I got the Twitch link, but not the Discord. It is in there, right? I'm not blowing smoke out my butt. Let me go into the link tree. It's been a minute since I've looked in there too. All right, so yeah, if you go into the link tree, if you look down a little ways, you'll like. So reaction YouTube channel, buy me a coffee or buy Ace a coffee. Rumble reaction channel, which I haven't really done anything with. Somebody over there messaged me and was like, hey, you should put your stuff up. And I did some, and then I keep forgetting about it. I haven't really had any comments to remind me to go back over there and put more on there, but that's there too if you want to follow me over there. You got the Twitch YouTube channel, the Twitch or the YouTube VODs channel for all the Twitch stuff, and then underneath that is Discord. That would be the one to click. If it's not working, I'll have to figure something out. Definitely let me know if it's not. So yeah, I did that. And some of y'all know, a lot of y'all probably don't. I collect video games, a lot of video games. I have over 460. Actually, as of the set that I'm about to show off, 465. So I picked up 5 new games for the collection. So this one, Sonic Adventure DX, shot up in price because of the Sonic movie. It was like $90, $100, which is ridiculous. Finally dropped in price. I've owned this game before, but I always like flipped games and, you know, to buy other games because I was broke. So I finally bought it again, and it was reasonably priced. I was happy about that. The sequel is not reasonably priced. That thing's still like $90, $100. Might have to wait on that one. But I also got Shining Force Neo for the PS2. I don't know where Neo is on. Oh, it's right there. It says, okay, the glare is there. There it is, Neo. Huge fan of the Shining Force series, or just Shining series in general. Never played any of the PS2 games, so looking forward to that. If y'all like Alice in Wonderland, they have a mature rated Alice in Wonderland game called Alice Madness Returns. It's like a horror. I mean, the whole movie is like a drug trip anyway. So why not add horror elements to it? Why, I mean, it makes sense. And then I also picked up Dragon Quest III HD 2D for the Switch. Huge fan of the Dragon Quest series. And then I got Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon for the DS. I actually make these little cases out of cassette tape holders to hold the games. Found a use for these. So that's all the games that I bought. I just wanted to show those off. Dogcake, welcome in. Hello, how's it going? Dang, physical copies, nice. Yeah, physical media is where it's at. I don't really like digital media so much because, you know, like streaming services and all these rental things, you don't own your media and they can just take it away from you. It's not nice. I don't think they're gonna come to my door and take these away from me. I might put up a fight on that one. But yeah, so those were the games that I picked up. Love your video clips with Ace. Oh yeah. Dollcake is another person that I bring on the channel occasionally, and there's a whole playlist with her reactions on there, so be sure to check those out if you haven't. There's a huge variety of different artists thrown in there, so be sure to check those out. It's weird that me and someone else and me were arguing because Purple Rain came out in June and Michael Jackson died in June. Sure. I mean, those both did happen. Yes, that those did happen in June. Okay, so we have a few reactions set up, or a few videos set up that we could check out. So let me make these a little bigger so I can click on them a little easier. Resize, that's what I'm looking for. At 42. Yay, I could see now. I'm gonna move chat over here. Reaction video. Yay, it's up. Okay, so first up, we are checking out another Forestella performance. It looks like they're doing Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody. We've done a lot of Queen lately, and I am not disappointed by it at all. It looks like we're doing a Prince in the New Power Generation, I'm assuming video and not just a song, but it could be the song. And then it looks like Michael Jackson dropped in a Rick Astley performance, Whenever You Need Somebody, okay? And then I'm also gonna, wait, I think I have it up already, right? Yes, I do have it up. I got one because I wanted to check it out because they dropped it recently and I haven't had a chance to react to it yet. But it's an Electric Callboy, new Electric Callboy song. Oh, man. I don't know what happened. Half my stuff's not working right now. I don't know why it's stuck on starting soon. It's a thing. Am I back yet? I'm not 100% sure. I'm trying to get the lo-fi back. Give me one sec. That one. How come I can't hear anything? I see the browser playing. I just can't hear anything. Maybe I should have just followed through with restarting the computer completely. Now with your butt. This is dumb. I can't hear anything, which means I wouldn't be able to hear any music. My Stream Deck is being weird. Let's see. With your little shit. Let's see. Don't say anything you'll regret. I mean, Sabbath is a little shit though. It's annoying. I don't know why my headset's not working. Okay, so I at least got that up. At least y'all can see me. Move this down here. I still gotta figure out my headset. Let me unplug the receptor. There we go. Okay, that's back. Let me do this. Volume mixer. I can hear. Okay, I'm back. That's so annoying. Oh, good lord. Okay. Let me make chat bigger. Okay, let me catch up on chat. I need a little button protector. Yeah, I need something. I think what I'm gonna have to do is, because it's like it's on a flat surface, like like the button itself, it's the whole thing's flat. So I need to figure out something. I don't know. Let's see, like a little flip open on a hinge button case. Let me write that down. Dogkick, if you have any ideas, I don't know if you have one or not, would love to know about that. Let's see, power button cover thingy. I don't know, something to remind me. Okay. Poke Boy, welcome in. Let's see, welcome back. This didn't happen during thousands of Zoom calls during the pandemic. I have gotten a couple of different computers since then, so this is a brand new case. It might have happened one time, but with the previous computer, I can't 100% remember. I'm gonna be honest. Let's see, all back. Sabbath, what did you even do? I know. And like, I would close the door, but I need the airflow. So it's like, I don't know what to do. I can stick them in a room and just leave them in there for a couple hours, but I don't know. Okay, so let me get the videos back up. Let's see, boom, boom, boom. We'll get mine up, and then we'll get Don's up. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Can I start now? Am I good to start? Hopefully. Okay. Let me do that. Okay, we got that. I'll go ahead and mute that. Okay, so first, sirs, we are not starting yet. I just want to get everything set up. Just want to get everything set up, please. Y'all are YouTube. You're not being nice to me. I'm already having issues with my computer as it is. I think I got the timing down. Got the timing down. I learned. I did. Okay. Let's see. Let me bring chat over here so I can see it while we're watching the video. MJ is here hee-heeing. That's great. Love that. Why is this a subscribe only chat, and why does it have to be 3 minutes to chat? So that's set up mostly for we had an incident where some trolls came in and were saying some less than favorable things. I didn't like that, so I just turned that on, and I think that was the lowest amount of minutes. So I set it for a couple of minutes instead of raising it to 30 plus, you know. Didn't want to do that. Felt like that was a little unfair. But yeah, that's pretty much why. All right, so this one was sent in by, let me double check, Callie. I was pretty sure it was Callie. So this one was sent in by Callie. This is for Stella. It says Mystique Live. So I don't know if this is a different performance from the ones that we've checked out in the past. I'm not 100% sure. It does say it was from over 4 years ago, so it's definitely not from the same shows that we've checked out. But they are covering Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody. Let's go ahead and check it out. Here we go. Is this the real life? Oh, that echo. That was cool. Straight from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. The instrumental is almost orchestral. I'm just a poor boy, I need no sympathy. Easy come, easy go, little high, little low. Anyway the wind blows doesn't really matter to me. Gotta have the piano for sure. Mama, just kill the man. He has an interesting outfit. It looks like he has a bunch of bells on. My trigger, now he's dead. Mama, life had just begun, and now I've gone and thrown it all away. Mama, the harmony is so good with the song. It's so fitting. As if nothing really matters. I cut out some notes. That bummed me out a little bit because I was expecting them. Too late. My time is gone. Sun shivers down my spine. Body's aching all the time. Goodbye, everybody. I got to go. Gotta leave it all behind. He's putting some power behind it too. Hate to cut it off, but we're about to get into a solo and everything, and I don't want to cut it mid-solo. I figured we're gonna back it up a little bit anyways, but so yeah, that's why I cut it where I did. But yeah, this performance, they're doing a fantastic job. Like this rendition, it's got this orchestral like sound to it, and I'm definitely enjoying that. The harmony that they're doing, it's like they're kind of grouping the harmonies to like in different sections. Like not all of them are singing at the same time. We have like two or three members singing one part, and then we have like a separate portion of of a trio like singing a different part, and I think that's awesome. And just how at the very beginning the voices like bounce back and forth, like that's always a cool thing, because like in the Queen version of the song, if you have headphones on, you can hear it bouncing back and forth at certain points, and like I think that's a great way to go about it as well. They're also, for the most part, they're taking turns with different portions of the song as well. They're taking lead on on individual portions, which I think is great. The lighting here, where it opened up, right before the solo happened, I thought was awesome as well. Because like the song, it's slowly building up as they're progressing. On the second verse, we had more instrumentation come in, and I think like just the way it's progressing, I think it's getting more and more fantastic, and I'm definitely liking that. And everybody's, I think, hard to tell, but I think everybody's dressed in black too, but they all like have their own individual style about it as well, which I think is really cool. But yeah, I'm definitely liking this for sure. Uh, Ma'am, what you doing? Probably shouldn't be up there, kid. It's a little high up there. Probably should have lowered that a little bit. Let's see. Okay, but listen. Okay, you didn't even let me say what I was gonna say. You have to behave. You got to be good, okay? Sabbath's already been chaos. Like, just brought all the chaos tonight. I don't need any more, okay? Um, I wanted to do Moonwalker for the watch night. If I thought her like collarbone was shifted or something. That was so weird. Okay, it's moving. I guess that's normal. Never really paid attention to that. She's already gone through so much already. If enough people vote for that one, then we'll check that one out first. But it could be one of the other two. We'll see. Definitely, if you haven't already voted for the poll for the watch party, definitely check that out in the post section of the YouTube. That bass, yeah, his vocal bass is fantastic. I don't know names and faces. I don't know if I was told the names yet. I can't remember. I'd have to go through some comments and see if somebody wrote those down for me. But the person with the bass, he's got like it's such a switch up from the other three members in the group. It's definitely awesome. Have you seen any of the Sonic movies? I've seen one and two. I haven't seen the third one yet. I heard it was pretty good with Shadow, and I heard they were doing a fourth one, which makes sense. They're gonna keep that going, bring in all the characters from the series, and probably at some point we're gonna get a sequel to Mario, and then we're probably gonna get a Mario versus Sonic movie. I'm just guessing, which is gonna lead into a Super Smash Bros. Movie, I have to imagine, and then we're gonna get a Kingdom Hearts movie with all the crappy live action Disney movies we've been getting. Let's just bring it all in. Come on. I hate it when people speed down the highway. Nobody cares about your speed. Nobody cares about your engine. I promise you. I voted Moonwalker on my alt. Is that okay? I mean, I can't stop it from happening. I'd prefer if it was one per person, just out of fairness. But if somebody wanted to go vote 3,000 times for one movie with 3,000 different accounts, I can't stop you. If you wanted to subscribe to the channel 3,000 times, I can't stop you. Wurum is the base. Okay, cool. Okay, let me write that down. Let me do that in a notepad. Here we go. Forestella. Let me write that down. Wurum bass. Vocal bass, so I don't get mixed up with thinking they have instruments and he's doing a bass guitar. Made that mistake before. Okay, so we got that. Doohoon is the baritone. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and get them all in. Do Hoon, baritone. Mingyu is tenor. And this last one, I know I'm gonna butcher. Hang Ho is countertenor. I probably butchered that, and I do apologize. I'm terrible with names. So I did get those written down. Cool. I know I'm saying a lot. I always cut those. I cut as many of those as I can out of reactions. If you've ever noticed, all the earlier ones have them. I became hyper aware of them. They all gotta go. But yeah, I'm enjoying this. This is fantastic. Let's go ahead and check out the rest of it. Here we go.
Sometimes wish I never live on it
I like how the light shut off too. That's cool. So we cut out part of the solo. Okay.
I see a little silhouette of a man.
That's great.
I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy from a poor family. Spare him his life from this monstrosity. Easy come, easy go, will you let me go?
Bismillah, no, we will not let you go.
Let it go.
Bismillah, we will not let you go.
Let it go.
Bismillah, we will not let you go.
Let me go.
We not let you go.
Let me go.
We not let you go. Let me go.
No, 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 no.
Mamma mia,
Mamma mia, let me go. Beelzebub is a terrible sight for me, for me, for me.
You gotta do the Wayne's World.
So you think you can stop me and spin my eye? So you think you can love me and leave me to die? Oh, baby, can't do this from me, baby. Just gotta get out, just gotta get right out of here.
I like all the changes they made to the song. It's so fitting. A much longer pause. Okay.
Nothing really matters.
Anyone can see. Nothing really matters. Nothing really matters to me.
Definitely worth the applause for sure. So I feel like they dragged out the ending a little bit too much for my liking. I'm sure there's like meaning behind it and everything. You know, I just feel like maybe they dragged it out just a little too much. Everything else about this performance though was top notch. All of the harmonies, all of the vocal techniques that they did during the guessing it's like a break. I don't know what when they're doing. I see a little silhouettes of a man. I don't know what that's actually considered. I don't know if that's like a bridge to the song or I'm not really sure. But that whole portion, how they were stacked up, just like the music video, like that's great attention to detail. The lighting that was happening during all of that, I thought was great as well. Just everything, like the instrumentation was fantastic. The solo they cut a little short, which I mean, it kind of makes sense. It for this performance, like the primary point of this performance is for Estella, the vocal portion. So I totally understand that. But yeah, I definitely enjoyed this. Like, just everybody brought something to the table here, equally. And at the end, even though it did drag on a little bit long, they each got a portion at the end. And I was hoping that they would at least do some sort of harmony at the end, and they did, which I definitely liked. But yeah, fantastic performance. Glad we were able to check that on. Glad we were able to check that out. Oh, let me see here. Cool. You have to headbang. It's part of the movie. It's part of Wayne's World. It's part of pop culture. You have to. You just gotta listen to my name and vote it. Hi, Michael Jackson. You think they would play their signature music in a live-action Kingdom Hearts movie? Ooh. I have to imagine. I mean, you have to get Simple and Clean in there for sure. A good chunk of the music in at least the first Kingdom Hearts game is Disney, though. So, I mean, as long as we get some of those, as long as we get Under the Sea and not any of the ones that they made up for Kingdom Hearts 2, because Atlantica was god-awful in Kingdom Hearts 2, and you can't change my mind on that, we're good. But yeah, definitely fantastic performance. I'm gonna highlight that one. Okay, so the next one, and I'm gonna need some water. Okay, I'm gonna go and close that out so I don't get mixed up. So this next one's from Jim. This is Prince and New Power Generation. So New Power Generation was the second big group that Prince was with, if I remember correctly. This is called Get Off. Now, I guess, it is on Prince's actual channel, because Get Off has an extra T in it, so I'm assuming there is meaning behind that, I have to imagine. I thought maybe it might have been a typo, but I'm guessing it's not, because it's in multiple spots. Okay, so this is from 1991, according to the description. Okay, cool. And so yeah, this is a music video. But yeah, let's go ahead and check this one out. Here we go. Yeah, here we go.
Oh, cool. So what's the money?
That bass.
Come on.
Ladies, you here for the audition?
Yes. I'm Diamond, and this is Pearl. Pearl? Yeah.
I'm guessing those are fake names. Maybe. Like a scream though, but whistling, interesting.
I'm gonna put this in a way so as not to offend or unnerve. But there's a rumor going all around that you ain't been getting served. They say that you ain't you know what, and baby, who knows how long. Cause I'm made us say what's right when all I wanna do is wrong. Get off.
23 positions in a one-night stand.
Get off.
I'll only call you after if you say I can.
Get off. Let a woman be a woman and a man be a man. Get off.
If you want to, baby, here I am.
Here I am. I got the J's from a friend of yours named Vanessa Bed. She said you told her a fantasy that got her all. Something about a little box with a mirror and a tongue inside. What she told me then got me so hot I knew that we could slide. Get off.
23 positions in a one-night stand.
Get up,
I only call you after you say I can.
get up. Let a woman be a woman and a man be a man. Get up.
If you want to, baby, here I am.
Okay. Oh, I thought we were further in. My bad. Well, I already paused it, so here we go. This is definitely like an interesting aspect. Like the bass is very prevalent during this. Like the bass at the very beginning was like, ooh, I definitely like that, and then it went even deeper. I was like, that was awesome. I'm not entirely sure what genre this is per se. I'm not 100% sure. Somebody would have to clue me in on that. I feel like there might be a couple in here, but like just the bass is incredibly prevalent. The vocal style that Prince does here, like he's not doing like the high pitch that we checked out. I forgot what song that was, what video that was, where he was like super high pitched on that one. But we're kind of more back to like I guess like the standard Prince, vocal style. And then we also have another guy that's doing some vocals. I'm not sure who that is. She looks familiar. I don't know if I've seen her or not. I can't really remember, but like she's got some vocals here as well. Both of them bringing in some vocals to this, I think, is fantastic. It just adds some variety. I definitely like that. The video itself, highly sexualized, I feel like, just everything that's happening. I'm not sure where they're at. It's some kind of like underground club, I guess, of some sort. Definitely interesting for sure. And just the choreography is definitely like really cool as well. I'm definitely enjoying that. At the very beginning, when Prince just screamed, I thought like he was in trouble or something. I didn't know what was happening. But just opening up with that scream, like just imagine opening doors and that's the first thing that you hear is like, oh, that's something. But yeah, he's also like dancing around with the guitar and stuff, and that's definitely interesting. I'm definitely liking that. Diamonds and Pearls was the name of the album. Yeah, I did see that here. Yeah, I saw that right here. Diamonds and Pearls. So having that knowledge, is this like a story album, or is this just kind of like a one-off with the women with Diamonds and Pearls, or is there like a bunch of different videos where they're kind of all like interwoven together? I know some artists do like story music videos, so I'm not really sure if this is one of those or not. Let me see. Where's Plantimum? What is Plantimum? Yeah. But yeah, this is definitely an interesting video, like to say the least, just how everything's happening in the background and stuff. But I say we go ahead and check out the rest of it. Hey MJ, kind of cool it with the spamming, yeah. Platinum. Where's Platinum? Platinum. What do you mean? There's one other video, Cream, I think. Okay, cool. And that's not Eric Clapton's supergroup band from the 60s, right? There's a song called Cream, I'm guessing. I'm just guessing. I don't know. Eric Clapton's been kind of there's been a few comments about Eric Clapton lately, so that's kind of on the brain. But yeah, I said we go ahead and get back to it. So here we go.
Get up. Let a woman be a woman and a man be a man. Get up.
If you want to, baby, here I am.
Here I am.
The whistling is also like pretty unique, because I haven't heard that in a Prince song yet.
1, 2, 3, no, little cutie. I
Or
ain't
it's a flute,
drinking.
not sure which.
Let's go piss. I was just thinking, you plus me. What a ride. If you was thinking the same, we could continue outside. Lay your pretty body against the parking meter. Strip your dress down like I was stripping a Peter. Pause, I'm in joy. Let me show you, baby, I'm a talented boy.
Everybody grab a body, pump it like you want somebody.
Get up.
want to eat? Toy, I don't serve ribs. You better be happy that dress is still on. I heard the rip when you sat down. Honey, them hips is gone.
Just walking up and screaming on that one.
Remind me of something James used to say. I like 'em fat. I like 'em proud. You got to have a mother for me. Now move your big ass around this way so I can work on that zipper, baby. Tonight, you're a star.
I'm assuming it's gonna stay safe for YouTube. All the percussion in this too.
Ooh, I think I like it with the dress half on. I zip it far enough to see the crack of dawn. Don't worry about the bust, I'm gonna lock up every door. Then we can do it in the kitchen, on the floor, in the bathroom, standing on the tub and holding on the rod. You're in the closet underneath the clothes and oh my God. In the bedroom, on the dresser with your feet in the drawers. In the pantry, on the shelf, I guarantee you won't be bored. Pool table, yeah, move the sticks and put the 8-ball where it should have stick. Dudley do no wrong tonight. If Nell just let him kick it.
Harmony is great too.
23 positions in a one-night stand. I'll only call you after if you say I can. If you want to, baby, here I am.
I guess it's not a flute. A clarinet, maybe? No, that's gotta be a flute. There's gotta be a flute in there somewhere, right? Like, I'm not crazy. Like, there was obviously something, like, more than just the flute. But I didn't see anybody specifically playing the flute, so maybe not. Maybe I'm just going crazy. I got no clue. But yeah, that song, fantastic. Like, I don't know that... So I've done, like, a good number of Prince reactions, and, you know, a lot of them... You know, he brings in this rock aspect. He brings in, you know, like this pop aspect as well. I don't know that I've heard a lot of the hip hop like portion that he's done. I feel like I've heard elements, but I don't know that I've heard like a whole song where like it was primarily hip hop like this. And it's awesome. I definitely like it. The video is just like definitely like sexualized. The video is just definitely sexualized. Like there's a lot going on. I glad that it, you know, was YouTube safe, and obviously it is because the video is up. I have to imagine like there's none of that on YouTube. I've never really tried to go look for anything, but yeah, I'm glad that it is, so we don't get in trouble. I'm trying to think. Where was I going with that thought process? I had an idea and it's gone. I don't know. I'm gonna have to, whatever it was, I'm sure it was not that important. But yeah, the instrumentation throughout this is definitely great. Like the percussion that we had, I think somebody was hitting on a block. I'm not really sure, but it definitely sounded like that. Don't do that. the woodwind instrument. I'm just gonna call it that for now until somebody tells me different, and maybe there's something in the comments. I don't really know. The woodwind instrument that we had, I thought was great as well, because I again, a lot of Prince songs, I don't think I've heard anybody use that during any of his songs, so that was definitely really cool. And then the record scratches that we had as well. We had a guitar solo, which was, I always like hearing the guitar solos from Prince. They're always fantastic. And just the choreography throughout, like, even though it's like a sexualized video, like all the dancing that they did, like, it was definitely awesome. The lady in the red dress just walking up screaming and then just walks away. Just really interesting, but it went so well with the song, But yeah, definitely fun video, fun song. Let me see. Pearl, Platinum. You're talking about Pokemon, right? I'm guessing. Oh, I get it. I get the reference now, because Diamond and Pearl and Platinum. I get the reference now. Yeah. Gen 4, got it. We needed a little hedonism. I don't know about all that. Oh no. Let me see about this real quick. We're gonna do that. I have abilities and stuff in here that I can do. You got it. I got it. I know things. I know stuff. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. All right, so this next one is from Michael Jackson. This is Rick Astley. Wherever you need, I'm sorry, I can't see very well far away, so certain words, it says whenever, not wherever. That's why it didn't make sense. Rick Astley, Wherever You Need Somebody. So this is a live performance, which is cool. I don't remember if this is one of the songs that we checked out before. I know we've checked out a couple of Rick Astley performances, but I'm not sure if this is one of the ones we checked out music video wise. Couldn't really remember. You Better Be Glad That Dress Is Still On. I heard the rip when you sat down. Oh, everything was just happening so fast. Yeah, I definitely missed that. But one of the dresses did look like it was mostly like down on the back. Okay, so let me see here. So this is from 2020. Well, this says 2024. This says 2023. Sometime in the last couple of years. This was a live performance. It was a New Year's Eve performance of some year. Not really sure which. It's a little misleading in terms of that. If I had to guess, it would be 2024, because this was uploaded in February 2024. No, it would be 2023. I got it. So this is inaccurate. It was uploaded in 2024. This would be 2023. Okay. By process of elimination, we figured it out. Got it. So yeah, this is Rick Astley, Whenever You Need Somebody. Here we go. It's an interesting video effect. It does sound familiar, so I think we have checked this one out before. I like the big band style that we got going on. Huh.
That's okay with me. You will never know just how good I feel. The joy inside of me makes me feel so real. So when you're all alone and if you're feeling down, call me and I'll be around. Whenever you need somebody, I'll bring my love to you. You don't have to say you love me. I just wanna be with you. Whenever you need somebody, I'll bring my love to you. You don't have to say you love me. I just wanna be with you.
Okay. That's a perfect pause point. One thing I was thinking about during this, I don't remember if it was like during the second verse, but how seamless of a transition it would be to go into Uptown Funk. Like the instrumentation was almost the same. Like it's the same tempo. Like, a lot of the same notes were there. Like it would be such an easy transition to go into that song, and I think that would be such an awesome like live performance to do. But coming from just what we've seen so far, like I'm relatively sure we saw one of the music videos with this song. I can't 100% remember, but like trying to remember how that one goes compared to this, I don't remember it having like this big band style, which I think is definitely like, I guess, an improvement upon the song. Like it definitely feels like it's kind of one-upping the song, and it makes it feel like you still have the 80s aspect in there, I feel like, but at the same time it feels like a modern like interpretation of that song, and I think that's definitely awesome. His singing style is like, he's always got that deeper voice, which is, you know, always great for his performances. The backup vocals that we have happening here as well, I think are great. Just all the instrumentation I definitely like, and all the visual techniques that we have going on. Like at first it was those different colors on the screen, and then, you know, we have it like splitting up into 9 different, you know, shots, and then, you know, just all these different transitions I think are interesting. I don't really think they do anything for the performance specifically, like, because I have serious doubts they might have a screen. I don't really see a screen, but I feel like it would be really cool for them if they had a screen and all those were happening. But for this, I feel like it doesn't really do anything for the performance, and maybe it takes away just a little from it. So that part's a little disappointing to me. But I think the way they're performing this, I think is great. And everybody in the audience is having a great time as well. You know, like it's New Year's Eve, you know, everybody's like got all this energy and everything, and just having this show, I think is really cool. Let me see. Astley is so much more talented than him. That is true. I also was thinking this. When he is ready to play Never Gonna Give You Up on stage, like live, does he rickroll his audience? I feel like it would be awesome if he did. I feel like that's like the best way to go about it. Like you start talking, or you start playing another song. Like it's the start of a song, you know, and then it transitions into Never Gonna Give You Up. It kind of like sets itself up right there. Like I feel like that would be awesome, you know. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but I think that'd be great. Can you please stop ignoring me? I don't believe I'm ignoring anybody. I did time out somebody because they were spamming a message, and I don't want spamming happening in chat, but I'm not ignoring. Let me back this up a little bit. Let me get some water. Let's go ahead and get back to it. Here we go. And the harmony is great too.
People, they're ready to dance.
All right, we get a bass solo. Nice.
Oh, look who's come down.
Small bass solo.
Charlie's Battalion.
I don't know who they are, so I'm not super excited about it because I don't know who they are. And I know I've heard this song, I just don't know the name of it or who it is.
Come on, girls, what do you got?
But it is cool, like, we kind of switched into a different song.
Let's get together about 9:45. Come tomorrow, let's all do it again. Boys will be boys, get out of them happy toys. Girls will be girls, you ponytails and hair. Must put an end to this racist ride. I think I want to live this morning life. Good times, these are the good times. Leave your cares behind. These are the good times.
Come on.
Good times. These are the good times. All new state of mind. These are the good times.
Okay, girls, what do you got?
A rumor has it, it's getting late. Time marches on, we just can't wait. The clock is turning, why hesitate? You silly fool, you can't change your fate. Let's cut around and energize and jitterbug. We want the best, we won't say
They have great energy on stage too.
don't be a drag, participate. Clams on the house show and roller skates times. These are the good times. Leave your cares behind. These are the good times.
I want to thank you all at home for watching. If you want to carry on the party, get over to BBC Two. Jules has got the hootenanny going. Jules has got the hootenanny going. Wishing you all a fantastic 2024. Happy New Year.
Interesting. So that was the end of that. I don't know if that was set up to be timed with the countdown. I have no idea. But they did shoot the cannons off, which, you know, is always cool to have, you know, for a final performance. Yeah, so I don't know the name of that second song. I know I've heard it. I don't know who it is or the name of it or anything, but it was a really cool transition into that. You know, we got half of Rick Astley's song, and then we got the other half of that, and just all the energy they had on stage, I thought was great. You know, obviously because they have to have the energy for New Year's, because you know it's a big thing. You know, going into the new year. But yeah, like everybody's up there dancing and everything. The vocal harmonies that we had throughout, I thought were great. And the bass solo, like it was small, but we did get a bass solo, which I thought was really cool. And yeah, like, the audience, again, they definitely were having so much fun with this. But yeah, definitely a lot of fun with this. Let's see here. It's a disco song, Good Times. Yeah, it definitely had, you know, like a disco like feel to it. The original band is Chic, or is it Chick? I'm guessing it's Chic, right? That would make more sense. But okay, that it does sound vaguely familiar. I don't know why though. The name had to have been in a discussion of some sort. But it does sound vaguely familiar, but even still, the name of the song, I mean, that makes sense, you know, the name of the song, Good Times, they did say that quite a few times. So definitely makes sense on that. But, okay. Very, very cool. Let's go ahead and do this. All right. All All right, so we have mine up right now, and then we're gonna do Don's after that. And then if anybody who hasn't submitted wants to submit, you are more than welcome to. There's a link in the description. You can just drop a request that of something we should check out. Would love to have you in there. Let's see. Okay, so this one is Electric Callboy. I've done a few of their reactions on the channel. This was something they dropped recently. Haven't gotten around to checking it out yet. And I was thinking today, you know what? What if I checked it out on stream? That would be cool. So this is called Reverie, I believe. So let's go ahead and check it out. Here we go.
Hush, my darling, can you see the midnight sun?
Definitely a different sound
Close your eyes and
compared to what I've heard so far.
the night has come, night has come. Don't be scared, just let the dark
There's that build-up though.
hold you tight. Tip tap, follow me into the light.
Definitely has a creepy sci-fi feel to it. Okay, we'll back it up a little bit, just because I want to hear some of this again. This is, I feel like drastically different compared to the previous videos that I've seen. Like a lot of those, like they have this like upbeat, energetic, like I don't want to say positive necessarily, but like just it's not as sci-fi-esque as this one, and so coming from that perspective, because I don't know if they have other songs like this, other videos like this, just coming from that mindset, this is very, very different, which is awesome. It at least from, again, my standpoint, it's like they're branching out, which is cool. You have a variety of stuff, and I definitely like that. This, it's not exactly, but like with all the lightning that's happening, and obviously the creature, all the drawings and everything, it kind of reminds me of Stranger Things a little bit. I don't know if that's what they're going for necessarily, but like just the creatures that are in that show, like it kind of from the drawings here, it kind of reminds me of that. All the Dungeons and Dragons creatures that are in that show. The use of like purple and all the dark colors and stuff, like the purple obviously sticks out like a lot, and I think it's really cool the way they're doing that. It is definitely like a more muted, I guess, in terms of the colors that they're using. And then they have like one or two that are like really standing out, primarily the lightning, which I think is awesome. It's a great like stylistic choice. I definitely like that. The instrumentation also had like this creepiness to it at the beginning, and like you hear it throughout at times, and then throughout the verses you have like obviously you have the heavy vocals, which I always like to hear from them, and like the harmony that they're doing during the chorus I think is awesome. And even then, like with the instrumentation during the chorus, like it has more of this like uniform sound to it that it goes along with their voices, because their voices during the chorus, it's not harsh, like it's very melodic. And with the instrumentation during the verses, it's obviously a lot heavier. You know, it's not necessarily chaotic, but you know, obviously the heaviness of the guttural noises that they're making throughout the verses, like there's a bit of chaos to it, and I think it's a great balance throughout, and I'm definitely enjoying this. I'm gonna back it up a little bit. Do that. Let me see. You probably know Chic because their big song was Le Freak. By title alone, I don't recognize it, but if I heard it, I bet I would know it. Maybe I don't want to put money on that, but you know, there's a good chance. There's definitely a good chance. So I'm guessing they were a pretty big group in the 70s, right? Not 100% sure. That's kind of what I'm going with. Also during this video, like you had this kid like going back and forth between the drawings and in this like sci-fi-esque world. You know, it's definitely cool, because I don't know if he got like teleported in. Maybe I missed that. We're at 157. I'm gonna put it right here so I don't forget. Let me see. Because you see him drawing and stuff, and then the jar gets knocked over. I don't know if... I guess he all of a sudden just got transported here, but it didn't really say how necessarily. Maybe it's the rose that's doing that, or maybe he's going after the rose. Maybe it's like going from like this whole like sci-fi journey that he's on. Maybe this is the past, and while he's drawing, maybe he's like recounting the story, or all the journey that he went on. So I don't know if that's what's happening. I could be wrong on that. Let's see. It's an old song, but it gets into a lot of stuff. You've likely heard it. And yes, 78. Got it. It's the 70s. But yeah, that makes sense because disco. Yeah, that makes sense. I get it. But yeah, definitely enjoying this. This is a great song. I'm ready to check out the rest of it. Let's go ahead and check it out. Here we go. That's that big boy. Oh, now there's a spider in the jar. Oh, hello. Spitting bars out here.
Don't wanna feel like a puppet. I see Alicia getting caught in. All I need is reverie. You will forever be a part of me.
I feel like there's a different vocalist there. I don't know if that's him or not.
All I need is reverie. You took the loneliness away from me. Don't wanna feel like a puppet.
I guess it is.
All I need is reverie. You will forever be a part of me. Don't wanna feel like a puppet. I see a leash, I'm gonna cut it.
Interesting. So I was able to like obliterate that entity. I don't really know if it's a demon necessarily. I got no clue. I'll just call it an entity for now. But like just the bars that were spitting during that. Like, it kind of reminded me of the man. What was the song? Was it "Watch the World Burn" from Falling in Reverse? I think that's what it was. It kind of reminds me of that a little bit. But I mean, they go in a completely different direction here, which is great. And obviously, people don't like comparing different groups and stuff, and I totally get that. But that's the only way my mind works. Just all of this was definitely awesome. The visuals were great. So yeah, I guess like from the video standpoint, he was on this journey. He was trying to get this crystal, and I guess when he was sitting, I don't know, one of two things. One, that crystal teleported him back to where he was. Could be that. Number two, that's what he was going on the journey for, to get the crystal, and now he's like, drawing the story and everything, or drawing all these things that he remembers, like the character, the entity, and just kind of drawing a story and everything. Because he had a jar with the rose in it. He had a jar with a spider in it, and that might be what that represented. I'm not 100% sure. And then as he was picking up the crystal at the end, he was also picking up the crystal right in front of him while he was sitting down. So could have been remembering that. Not really sure. If anybody knows, that would be awesome. I'd love to get a little insight on that. But yeah, the instrumentation through this was definitely awesome. Like the very beginning where it was like a little bit creepy, I definitely haven't heard anything like that from them, which is definitely awesome. The heaviness that they bring during the verses and the chorus is great, because that's more of what I'm used to, and I'm glad we have that as well. So we're getting a little bit of new with a little bit of a little bit of the usual. So it's a great mix. And then that part at where he was just spitting bars, is just crazy. And then at the end, or as the song is ending, you have them harmonizing, and I guess it's the kid as well singing along. And then at the end of it, it's just the kid. And I could be wrong, but I think it's him with his voice excuse me. I think it's him with his voice layered on top. So he's harmonizing with himself. I don't know if they got a couple of kids to do that, or if it's just him. I feel like it's just him. I feel like that's the way they went with this. But I thought that was really cool, and I thought that was a really cool way to end the song as well. But yeah, this was definitely awesome. I liked it. Let me see. Hello, everyone. Cute Unicorn Chaos. Hello, how are you? We just checked out Electric Callboy Reverie, and I'm going to go ahead and highlight this. There we go. All right, so we have this one. I've heard of J9. He's part of Voice Play at times. I don't believe all the time, but at times. Okay. Let's see. So this one was sent in by Don Michelle. Don, thank you for that. So this is Voice Play's cover. This is Voice Play's cover of "Until I Found You," and it's by Steven Sanchez. I don't think I've heard the song. I could be wrong. Sometimes, I don't recognize the name necessarily, but I could be. It could be something I've heard before. I'm not really sure. So I won't necessarily have anything to compare to. Maybe. So I'm going in kind of blind here. But yeah, this is from a couple of days ago, right? Because that dropped on June 6th. It's June 10th. So this is like one of their most recent ones. Okay, cool. I may have seen this on my front page. I don't 100% remember. But I hadn't gotten around to checking all the stuff on there. It's been so busy. But yeah, I say we go ahead and check this out. Here we go.
Georgia, wrap me up in all your I want you never fall in love again.
Okay, I have
until
heard at least part of this.
found her. I said I would never fall unless it's you I fall into. I was lost within the darkness, but then I found her. I found you.
Georgia pulled me in, I asked to love her. Once again you fell at
It's got a doo-wop sound to it. Bass.
like I did. Oh, I used to say
I would never fall in love again until I found her. I said I would never fall unless it's you I fall into. I was lost within the darkness, but then I found her. I found you.
That's a good pausing point. Back it up a little bit, when we get back to it. So I have heard at least part of this song before. I didn't know who did it or anything like that, and it could have been, if I remember right, it was probably in some like shorts that I saw. So I've at least heard part of the chorus before, but I've never heard the whole thing through. So definitely awesome. Now that I know where we're coming from, so they're using a piano here. I'm trying to remember if they've ever used instruments. Like I know Jeff does on his channel, and I'm used to that. And I've seen him play piano before, which is always cool to see. But I can't remember if VoicePlay has used instruments in the past or not. I know it's very rare for an a cappella group to use instruments, because they typically do all of the, sound effects and all the voices. Like it's all done with their voice. So I'm not gonna say it's cheating necessarily, because it's not. They can do whatever they want. You know what I mean? But it's really cool to see them use an instrument. Is basically where I'm getting at. Actually, yes, they did use an instrument before, because over here in the videos you can click on, Nothing Else Matters, they had a violin in that one. So yeah, I do remember them playing some instruments in the past. I don't know if they've ever used a piano, but here they're using a piano, so there's that. But yeah, so we have Scott Porter, who's the guest vocalist here. He's the one that started at the beginning. He's tenor, I think, based on everybody's range. Let me know if I'm wrong on that one. I still get voices mixed up all the time, so I do my best, but it doesn't always work out. But yeah, him coming in, it was really cool. It was just him and the piano. And I thought that was a great way to start the performance. And then we had all the is it humming? I guess it would be humming. I don't know if there's another term for it or not. But when they were all humming when they were all humming together, there was harmonic humming. I guess we could call it that for now, until somebody tells me to stop saying that and call it something different. We had that, and then everybody comes in with the harmony, and we had everybody singing, and then Jeff obviously doing the bass that he does, which is always awesome. And then the percussion that we had from Lane, just all of it together, I think is definitely awesome. They're doing a great job with this. I haven't heard the original song all the way through, so I don't know exactly how it sounds, but here it has this doo-wop sound. And maybe that one, the original, has that too. I don't really know, but coming from a standpoint where I haven't heard that, I'm pretending like it's just this. It has this doo-wop sound, and I think that's really cool. It's a great aspect that I think they're doing here. and I definitely like that, and I'm definitely liking the performance. Also, maybe just going through the room. Yeah, so we have lights, we have piano, and then we have this curtain, and that's really all we have, in here. And maybe there was a paneling wall. I think there was that too. Unless I'm crazy. It could be crazy. 'Cause it was behind. Oh no, it was just curtains. Okay, so it's curtains. I thought it was a wall at first, but no, it's not. We're about right here-ish. Let's put it right there. But yeah, I think they're doing great here. I was like, if there's panel walls, because the curtain kind of right there, it kind of looks like paneling a little bit, so it kind of has this like older, like vintage style to it. And I was like, my thought process was going, oh, that combined with the doo-wop sound, it has like a vintage style that kind of just goes together, but it's a curtain. So, but in the close-up shots, it kind of looks like paneling. You know what I mean? Okay, let me catch up on chat. Let's see. Piano Jeff, yay. Yes. Let's see. Hello, Don. Scott was on the show The Masked Singer as the Gumball. He made it very far on the show. Interesting. I have not seen a single performance from The Masked Singer. I don't think. I definitely haven't reacted to any. But I don't think I've ever actually seen any performances. So I know like everybody comes out and they're all dressed up and everything, and sometimes they'll have guests, like guest musicians and stuff come out and kind of just mess with the judges a little bit. Like I've seen a couple of those, I think. But past that, I haven't really seen the show, and I don't really know how it works or anything like that. If I had to guess, it's kind of similar to The Voice, where all the judges are not facing the person. They'll hit the button and then they can look and see who it is and see who's singing, and oh my god, like that's how they look. They do not look how their voice sounds, like that whole thing. Something like that, maybe. That's just kind of what I'm guessing. Lane plays what was I saying? Lane plays violin in some of their videos. Yeah, so I don't remember who played the violin in Nothing Else Matters. I think it was Lane, but I could be wrong. Lane does violin sometimes. This is the first time we're getting piano Jeff. Gotcha. Okay, so this is the first time that Jeff's played piano with voice play, but he does piano by himself. Yeah. Hasn't Scott Porter acted on some series? The name sounds familiar, but I also don't watch a lot. So Scott was a founding member of Voice Play. Oh, okay. He was the beatboxer before he went off and started acting career, and Lane took over. Okay, cool. Scott was in their Halo video too. Halo as in the video game Halo? They did a song for that? Or I don't know who sang Halo, I'm going to be honest. The pop song Halo. That one. Could be either one on that one. Yes, he's been on Friday Night Lights and the show Ginny and Georgia. So that would explain this, why there's a hashtag Ginny and Georgia. Okay. Has Ace reacted to their Sleeping in the Cold Below from the video game Warframe? I have not. But I've also never played Warframe. So I might, if that's one that I end up doing, I might have to check out the song first, just so I have something to like kind of understand. You know what I mean? Hi everyone. JIC, hello. Welcome in. How are you? Halo theme song. Okay, cool. Okay, I know a couple of people that have played Halo. I'm supposed to be reacting with JP coming up. When is that anyway? Is that on the 22nd? That might be on the 22nd. Huh. Might have to check that out with him because he loves Halo. That would be really cool to do. Let me see. Hey all, Scott here. For the one person that understands that reference. Sky, welcome in. How are you? They did a video Halo. It's a tribute to the video game. That's awesome. So yeah, I might have to check that out with JP on that one because he'll probably. I'm assuming they have some like costumes and they'll have some design kind of based on kind of like how they did for what was the Skyrim, kind of like that, where they had some of the settings for that. I have to imagine somebody's dressed up as Master Chief. I don't know. I've never played Halo. Like I played with some friends doing the multiplayer. I am terrible at shooters. I don't play FPS games. I just suck at them. I do more RPGs. That's my that's my bread and butter right there. But yeah, this is awesome. I'm definitely liking it. I said we go ahead and get back to it. So here we go.
Until I found her, I said I would never fall unless it's you I fall into. I was lost within the darkness, but then I found her, I found you.
Gentle music in the captions. Okay. Band vocalizing. That was great.
Georgia, wrap me up in all your I want you in my arms.
You definitely have to end with that, yeah, for sure. No audio. What is with the captions? I swear.
Hey everybody, thanks so much for watching VoicePlay's version of Until I Found You featuring Scott Porter. If you're looking for more Scott, you can find him in the award-winning drama Ginny
look at
and
that.
Georgia. The newest season is playing right now on Netflix. And if you're looking for more VoicePlay, head on over to Patreon and sign up for free. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you soon.
So there's the Halo theme right there that y'all were talking about. Yeah, I mean they definitely did this song justice for sure. Even though I haven't heard the other song all the way through, like I don't think they did anything wrong here at all. The harmony definitely great. The percussion that Lane was doing, you know, and it just cut out briefly. Like that was definitely awesome. And then Scott walked over to where he was at the beginning, and they kind of set up how they were at the beginning during the ending of this, and I thought that was really cool as well. Yeah, I mean, just everything about this was fantastic. They did a great job on this. Let me see. Watch till the end when you watch Halo. It's a tribute to a friend that passed away too, for sure. We'll definitely. I always do like. When I first started, obviously, I missed a couple of, you know, I just was going for the performance itself. I wouldn't, you know, I didn't always, you know, stay for the ending on those. And then there were times when I did stay for the whole ending and then I cut off some of it. At the time, I didn't think it was necessarily necessary. But now, unless it's just a black screen and no noise, you know, I'll cut those off. I put the whole thing in here now. So definitely will make sure to do that. Jeff had a real headache editing this video. Let me see. Let's go through. I mean, yeah, there's definitely a decent amount of cuts through here. Yeah, I could see that. They did a lot of like shots that were like right up there, like a lot of close-up shots. So yeah, I could see that, you know, there was definitely a lot of cuts and everything. So I can understand that, you know, coming from someone who does his own editing. I'm a one-man person here. I do the reactions, I do the editing. I'm very tired, y'all. Maybe one day I'll make enough to where I could pay someone to do them. Not yet, but let's see. Have you reacted to a singer named Morissette before? She's amazing. I don't think so. Is that? It sounds familiar. Let me see if. Let's see. Put this up here. Let's see. These are all the requests, by the way. It's alphabetized. Morissette. It sounds familiar, but I don't have it written down, I don't think. Let me check down here. No. Unless it's over here. Doesn't appear to be. The name sounds familiar, but it's not on the list. Definitely could. If you had any specific song I should check out, you can type it on one of the videos. That way I don't forget to write it down. Several days of headaches. They filmed it in a faster speed, then slowed it down. Oh, okay. So that's how they did that. Okay, that's cool. Jeff's computer ran out of free. Oh no, that's a lot of footage though. Dang, 4 terabytes. That's absolutely wild. Yeah, this was no, don't do that. This was awesome. I like that one. Okay, so this last one I did not open up yet. Thought I did. Wait. Oh, I did, but it's okay. So I just got to go look that up. Okay. Let me just copy that. Let's see. TGIF Glide. Okay. There we go. Got it. Okay. Let's see. Morissette is great, but be forewarned, you will go into a very, 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 very deep Filipino rabbit hole. Okay. I mean, I've checked out a couple of artists from the Philippines. I've checked out, I'm blanking on every name right now. I've checked out Elite Bata. I've checked out, we checked out, I don't remember if Denden Gonzalez is from the Philippines. Can't remember. Checked out Mission Souls. Checked out Franz Rhythm. I know there's like 1 or 2 others. But yeah, we've definitely checked out a few Filipino artists on this channel. Marcelita Pomoy, Filipino, if I remember right. I could be wrong. But yeah, definitely a few. So we're already kind of in that rabbit hole. There are literally thousands of good Filipino sing. Oh, yeah, I've seen enough to believe that for sure. Like, there's a lot of music in the Philippines. Okay, so it looks like we have one more for tonight. So this is J Nun. I'm guessing this is the same J Nun that performs with Voice Play. This is also with Stefan Salters, I think that's his name, or Stefan. Could be Stefan, could be Stefan. Not 100. I'm gonna go with Stefan for now until somebody tells me to stop it. So this is J Nun and Stefan Salters. TGIF Glide, I believe is the name of the song. So this was sent in by Cute Unicorn. Let's go ahead and check it out. Here we go. Interesting car. I don't think I've seen anything like that before.
Let's get it, let's go. To the dance floor.
It's Friday, and I know you waited so long for the moment to come, for the week to be done. 'Cause this 9 to 5 Can't be so damn repetitious, baby, like you
What
gotta
is that?
lie. But tonight we're gonna have some fun. So pull your time card and hit that clock. Don't you stop till you get to the front door and to your car. Cause we're trying to get as far away from here as we can. I don't think you understand how good it feels to know that you're free for 2 whole days. Cause it's TGIF, thank God that it's Friday. It's time to step and dance the whole night away. Cause the party's jumping, outfits stunting, and ain't worried about nothing. Cause there's nothing but love in here. So what am I gonna wear this evening? I don't know. I'm gonna stunt so hard till they see me. Cause who knows, this might be the last time. I've only got one life, so I think I should do it big. I'm gonna tell the bartender, fill it up, fill it up. By the end of the evening, I bet we'll be the talk of the town. It's going down. All my friends all around, and this is why cause it's TGIF. Thank God that it's Friday. It's time to step and dance the whole night away. Cause the party's jumping, outfits stunting, and ain't worried about nothing. Cause there's nothing but love in here.
Hey, there's Ellie. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I'm now that I saw Ellie, I'm like 90% sure this is the same Jaina. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah, this is really cool. So is this also a cappella? I'm guessing it is, just based on how everything sounds. I definitely hear percussion and stuff, but I can't tell if the bass is like somebody doing the bass or if that's a bass guitar. Not 100% sure. So if until I get corrected, I'm going to assume that it's all like a cappella. That's what I'm going with right now. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely liking this performance. That car, I don't know what that is, but it looks awesome. It kind of has this, like, at least with the doors, kind of looks like the DeLorean from Back to the Future with the doors and everything. But the vehicle itself, like, it just, I don't know. There's something about it. But the back of it, it looks like really small. So I don't know. It's definitely interesting. The vocal harmony that they're doing is definitely great. The beat that's going throughout, I definitely like that as well. Like, everybody here, so assuming it's Friday, TGIF, so Friday, everybody's out having fun. There's a barbecue happening. Everybody's at the park and everything. I want to go. I want food. I like barbecue. But yeah, everybody's having a lot of fun. There's, like, some choreography happening in the park as well. You got people having a great time, obviously. And yeah, I mean, I'm definitely enjoying this for sure. And then, yeah, we got to see Ellie walk up. I don't know if everybody's walking in from Voice Play or if that was just a one-off. I got no clue. But definitely awesome. Yeah. Let's see here. What's up, kiddo? This was in downtown Orlando. Cool. The link I pasted is the song that made her popular. Okay, cool. We'll be able to check that one out after this then. Check out the people in the background. You might spot some familiar faces. Let's see. There's Lane. I see him right there. I don't see anybody else that stands out necessarily. We did see Ellie walking up. Oh, you know what? I gotta make sure I don't lose my place. I think we're right there. Okay, so 223. Don't want to lose my spot. Well, they usually go in 5 seconds at a time. I'm not really seeing anybody else. Right there. Okay. So I got Lane and I got Ellie so far. Let me see. He's the one who left to join the Navy. Yes. Yeah, he's doing the Navy choir. I don't know if he's if the tour, I guess. I don't know if that's ended or not. I think the original plan was to rejoin Voice Play once he finished with his stint with the Navy, but of course things changed. I mean, yeah, he has his own YouTube channel. I mean, Jeff has his own YouTube channel, and they still, you know, do stuff with Voice Play. No, it's not a cappella. Okay, so there's instruments happening in here. Okay, I couldn't 100% tell, and you know, having somebody from an a cappella group, I just naturally assume that there's a cappella, you know. But okay, so there's instruments happening here. Okay, let's see. More Than Ellie. Yeah, Callie. He's the one that joined the Navy choir. Jeff in the blue cap. That's Jeff? That can't be Jeff. Can it? That's not Jeff. Is it? Oh, over here. Ah, he was hidden. There we go. Got it. Okay, I figured it out. Him and his wife are about to have a baby this... Oh, wow. Really? That's awesome. I was not aware of that. Okay, well, congratulations. Baby girl, what you need? You already ate dinner, kid. You can't trick me. Hey. Come here. Come here. Why are you meowing? Come here. I'm here. Kid. Come here. Come here. What do you want? Kid. What? What do you want? What do you want? Huh? What do you want? Nah. Don't tell me no. All right. Yeah, I mean, this is a lot of fun. I'm definitely enjoying it. Let's go ahead and get back to it. Here we go.
Jumping out and starting, and ain't worried about nothing, 'cause there's nothing but love in here. Oh, it feels so good to see everybody wobbling, just grooving, electric sliding, people vibing. It's 1, 2, the music. It ain't no fussing, no type of fighting, 'cause tonight we're all family in here. Designated driver standing by, make sure you use them. You're a little tipsy, please get home safe. We don't wanna lose ya, 'cause next weekend we need to see ya, 'cause we gon' do it all again. 'Cause it's TGIF, thank God that it's Friday. It's time to step and dance the whole night away. 'Cause the party's jumping out and starting, and ain't worried about nothing, 'cause there's nothing but love here. TGIF, thank God that it's Friday. It's time to step and dance the whole night away. 'Cause the party's jumping out and starting, and ain't worried about nothing, 'cause there's nothing but love in here. TGIF, thank God that it's Friday.
Okay. It's like, is something gonna happen? I don't know. Yeah, definitely a lot of fun with that. So yeah, we even got like just a brief if I do this. Okay, good. We even got a brief shot of like all the members of Voice Play together. I don't know exactly where it was at yet. Let me see if I can find it. I think it was closer to over here. Right there. Yeah, so we got everybody in that shot, which I thought was really cool. yeah, I mean, everybody was. I don't know if everybody in the in the video. I don't know if they're all just friends and family, or if they all have a YouTube channel. I don't know if they're all like on YouTube or in the music business. I got no clue. So somebody would have to clue me in. I can see either way on that one. But I think it's really cool just having everybody there dancing, having a great time, just celebrating Friday on a Tuesday. It's Taco Tuesday today. And like the going back and forth between the park that they're at and in the city where they're singing like in front of the fountain at night, like and all the lights are happening. I thought that was like a really cool visual as well. Just going bouncing back and forth between night and daytime. I don't like while they're in the park, it's Friday. I don't know if in the city, I don't know if that's supposed to represent a different day or if that's Friday night. I got no clue. Or if that doesn't matter at all. It probably doesn't matter at all. But yeah, I mean, definitely great instrumentation, because it's not a cappella from what I understand. And the instrumentation throughout this is great as well. And just a great beat throughout, great melody, great message. Everybody's looking forward to Friday. Unfortunately, tomorrow's my Monday. And I don't get a Friday until Saturday night. So my Friday is different than everybody else's. But yeah, definitely a lot of fun. Let's see here. Jeff and Kathy. Yeah, I thought that's who you were talking about. This video was filmed right after VoicePlay got done with the video Thriller. I don't know if I've seen that. Have I seen that one? I don't think I have it up. Let me see. Baby girl, you've already eaten. I fed you right before we started. Remember? Because you were bugging me because I was trying to eat. No, I have not checked that one out. So they did Thriller apparently. Michael Jackson, if you're there, VoicePlay did Thriller, so that's a thing. Aleatorio, welcome in as well. How are you? Okay. Let's see here. Here, I'm gonna change this. There we go. There we go. Did it. Okay, so we have one more. Go ahead and highlight that. There we go. All right, so we got one more from Aleatorio. Go ahead and pull it up. There we go. Pause. I said pause, YouTube. Okay, so this is Chico Barque. Trying to figure out what MEU, trying to figure out what that sounds like. Meu caro amigo. I don't know if I got that right or not. Apparently there's English subtitles. I don't know if they're embedded or it does look like there's something there. So maybe I don't need to turn this on. Let's go ahead and check it out. Here we go. So this is from 1976. Some really unique instruments put together. We've got a flute in there.
Caro amigo, me perdoe, por favor, se não lhe faço uma visita. Mas como agora apareceu portador, mando notícias nessa fita. Aqui na terra estão jogando futebol, tem muito samba, muito choro e rock and roll. Uns dias chove, outros dias bate sol, mas o que eu quero é lhe dizer que a coisa aqui tá preta. Muita mutreta pra levar a situação, que a gente vai levando de teimoso e pirraça, e a gente vai tomando, que também sem a cachaça ninguém segura esse rojão. Meu caro amigo, eu não pretendo provocar, nem atiçar suas saudades, mas acontece que não posso me furtar a lhe contar as novidades. Aqui na terra tão jogando futebol, tem muito samba, muito show e rock and roll. Um dia chove, no outro dia bate sol, mas o que eu quero é lhe dizer que a coisa aqui tá preta. Pirueta pra cavalo, ganha-pão, e a gente vai cavando só de pira, só de sarro, e a gente vai fumando, também sem um cigarro, ninguém segura esse rojão. Meu caro amigo, eu quis até telefonar, mas a tarifa não tem graça. Eu ando aflito pra fazer você ficar a par de tudo que se passa. Aqui na terra tão jogando futebol, tem muito samba, muito choro e rock and roll. Um dia chove, no outro dia bate sol, mas o que eu quero é lhe dizer que a coisa aqui tá preta. Muita careta pra engolir a transação, e a gente tá engolindo cada sapo do caminho, e a gente vai se amando, que também sem o carinho ninguém segura esse rojão.
Interesting. So, like, I was trying not to read, so I could pay attention. It's hard to read and pay attention to a performance at the same time. But I was briefly glancing at the lyrics. For the most part, like, there's a lot of words that were used throughout all three of those verses, like the same words. Over, like, they were talking about the pressure cooker is gonna blow, and like like that was the one thing that really stuck out to me. So 218. Yeah, lots of samba, lots of rock and roll. That one got used in all three of them. Baby girl, you are pacing back and forth and you're stressing me out, and I can't close you out because I need circulation going through. Yeah, just basically like talking about the day that's happening to whoever it is that they're talking to, just everything that's happening. I said 224, I think. That ain't right. Yeah, and they're playing soccer in the country. I don't think I made it that far. I don't know. I'm gonna end up backing it up a little bit. Anyway, but yeah, throughout the, like, we have a lot of instruments being played here. You got a flute playing, you got a guitar, you got the piano, you got a tambourine, I think I saw, and there's a couple other instruments. Like, we have this like crowd of people like surrounding the musicians. I don't know if they're in a room or if they're outside. I have to imagine they're in a room, just based on what the floor looks like. But the singing style wise, like, it's just him on the piano, and she keeps circling, going, just, it's like she already ate. I don't know what to tell her. It's just stressing me out, man. Let me just close that door. There. No more circling. But yeah, like, just the instrumentation here, like, it's definitely like got this like upbeat melody. It's very like positive sounding, and they're having a great time. Is what I'm getting from this. Like, I think they're having a lot of fun with it. And it said 19 what? It said it at the beginning. I know it did. 1976. This is from 1976. But yeah, having a lot of fun with this one. Let's go ahead and check out the rest. Here we go.
Notícias frescas deste disco. Aqui na terra estão jogando futebol. Tem muito samba, muito choro e rock and roll. Um dia chove, outros dias bate sol. Mas o que eu quero é dizer, a coisa aqui tá preta. A Marieta manda um beijo para os seus. Um beijo na família, na Cecília, nas crianças. O Francis aproveita para também mandar lembranças a todo o pessoal. Adeus.
Oh, we're getting faster. Okay. faster and faster. That one stringed instrument going this fast, it almost sounds like a banjo. I'm just getting faster and faster. It's almost to the point where it's the speed of ragtime with the piano. So it wasn't the guy on the piano singing. That one's my bad. I thought it was. I thought he was playing piano. What was he playing?
Tem graça.
No, go back. Sir? So he had an acoustic guitar. He wasn't actually playing anything while he was singing. He did have an acoustic guitar. I don't know if he was playing or not throughout this. So he was not on piano. That was my bad. But yeah, like throughout this, like obviously the instrumentation sped up. Like it got faster and faster and faster. It's like they were just trying to outdo each other, and they just kept going like faster and faster and faster. At a certain point, one of the stringed instruments, like it had the sound of a banjo because it was going so fast. And then the piano, it almost had this like ragtime style going because it was going so fast. Like it's just, I guess if you go fast enough, you can change into a complete different genre, which is crazy. But yeah, like I think in part, the flute, I think that gives it like this like really happy melody. I think that's really where that was coming from for the most part. I don't know for sure, but I feel like you really can't go into like this like really. I mean, I guess you could. Like for the most part, when you hear a flute, you think like happy, like good like mood and everything. But I guess you really could go into like a sad like sound with it. But I feel like just how this all was, it was definitely like very upbeat, very positive, very like very happy like mood and everything. But yeah, definitely a lot of fun with that one. Okay, so go ahead and turn that back on. Let's see here. Baby girl, I'm wrapping it up. I swear, I'm almost done. Just bear with me 1 second. You go over here. Now I didn't type up everything like I was supposed to, so that one's on me. But I'm about to pull it up real quick so I can look at it. Let's see. Okay. Do these. Guess I put up more videos than I thought I did. Okay. Okay, so going over the schedule. Let's see, display capture. There we go. All right, so we have the schedule up. So Sunday it was Fozia. That was Tears of Gold. Her stripped down performance of that. Yesterday, Monday, was Eric Clapton, Tears in Heaven. It was an unplugged performance. I did that with Kagome. Today was 2 of them. It was Tom Jones, Without Love, and then it was Walk Off the Earth, the Beatles medley that we checked out on the live stream. I forgot when exactly we checked that out, but it wasn't too long ago, I don't think. And then for the rest of the week, so tomorrow, Wednesday, is Dire Straits. That one is Private Investigations. Kid, go away. I'm almost done, I promise. Thursday, Jefferson Airplane. That was one of the first artists I checked out, and I actually dressed up as Alice on that one because it was a Alice in Wonderland song. But Jefferson Airplane, Somebody to Love. It's a live TV performance. Friday is Anna My Cancerite. Ozean, I believe is how you pronounce it. I can't remember right off the top of my head. But Ozean is how it's spelled. And then Saturday we have 2. We have the Moody Blues, The Story in Your Eyes. It's a live performance. And then Mark Martel. Sounds somewhat familiar. We've checked him out a few times. This is, I believe, the first one that we checked out. His rendition of Bohemian Rhapsody on the piano. So that is the rest of the week. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for tonight. Had a lot of great suggestions in there. Stream cut out a little bit because Sabbath decided it would be funny to hit the power button on the computer. Got it back up though. So if it looks like it hadn't been a full 2 hours yet, it's a little over 2 hours. I promise you. I'm not cheating you out of time or anything like that. Let's see. So the next live stream, I think, let me see, will be next week, like the 16th or 17th, Monday or Tuesday, something like that. I'll know more, later on this week. So, stay tuned for that. I might also go live on Twitch later on this week, so stay tuned for that as well. But yeah, other than that, y'all have a great night and I will see y'all later.